Okay, had to step away for a second, and now we are back. Let's see, won another naval battle, that's awesome. Don't actually know how much war score these Himalayan provinces are really going to be worth, but... can at least get some loot from them, I guess. Okay, so we have an army from Vijayanagar on the move. We're going to keep a very close eye on what he is doing. He's heading to Jharkhand. He's going to arrive there on the 27th of July. I'm also going to keep zoomed out so I can see if there's any attacks coming from this direction. Okay, so he's going to try to attack up here. We'll wait for him to lock in. Also not going to take our eyes off of this. Can we swap in a general here? I suppose we can't, because he's still liberating it from the enemy. Alright, he's locked in. So we are going to force march this guy here. Force march, force march. Force march. Force march. Force march. Okay, and why not? We'll bring this guy down too. Oh, I guess we could siege this, maybe? Oh, no, that's gonna... and we have the terrain penalty because they still control the fort, which kind of sucks, but we will crush them. And we will not take our eyes off of our Himalayan troops. And we don't really need you anymore. You can go back to the mountains. Okay, we won the battle. So let's get... we'll keep the general here. We'll take you off a force march. Take you off a force march. You go down here. Take you off a force march. You can go down here. This guy... hop on over here. And this guy, how about hang out here? You guys can go over here. Or here even. Alright. Corruption. Corruption is one of the most common and frequent factors of political and economic life. Never has history been more prominent than these times of feudal regimes. I will ignore corruption. And then we'll watch our budget crater as we fight corruption. There we go. Saw that coming. Alright. Occupied Kathmandu. Excellent. Okay, keeping a broad overview here. We've occupied the Himalayas. Honestly, let's take what loot we can get from here and then get out. Is kind of my thought, because this is not great for our force concentration. I don't suppose there's any additional ways of getting manpower, right? That could only be done once every 25 years. This gives us nothing, I suppose. Yeah. So we can't really get any more manpower at this point. So we're just keeping an eye out for any red blotches. Okay, so here's an army from Bengal. They are headed this way. Yeah, I'm gonna pull these guys back. Not by that way, though. Nope, not that way. We want to maintain a good force concentration. Awesome! Well, many traders are known for cheating countrymen and foreigners alike, lying about the quality of goods and making fraudulent promises. Ayutthayan merchants are well known to be trustworthy if competitive. Although they may sometimes cut deals that benefit themselves and not their trade partners, they rarely lie or take bribes. This has made us a first choice for traders around the world. Because we're a bunch of honest motherfuckers. Yes, we are. Let's bump it up to speed 3. I think we can safely do that. Where are our generals? Alright, we've got one here, one here, one here. Don't we have like a 4th crappier general? Where is he assigned to? Oh, he's this guy. Alright. Yeah, let's put him on this stack, because I feel like if anyone's gonna get attacked, it's gonna be them. Okay, yeah, so we definitely have some dudes marching on us right now. Where are they going to hit, though? Alright, cool. We liberated that, so that's good. Still no progress over in Yunnan. Yeah, we wanna create a good force concentration zone here, so I think we want to do something like this. I don't know where they're going at this point. I don't know if they're going to try to catch one of our smaller stacks in the mountains, or... Honestly, we can let them go up there and take those provinces back. They're going to take mountain attrition, and... Maybe we should have tried to defend the mountains, but I don't know. As long as they're up there taking attrition, I'm pretty happy, to be honest. Oh, I have not been paying attention to the south, by the way, which is dangerous. Yeah, let's shift you guys south 1 province. Bengal has taken a province back. Okay, that's alright. Oh! We do have battle going on. Gotta march in. March in. Once again, was not paying enough attention to the south. Just gonna bring these guys down. Not gonna take any chances. Fantastic. Alright. So you guys can all stop force marching. And get the F out. You go back up here. You guys wait for 1 day to pass. You guys can go over here. You guys can go here. You guys go... Where were you guys stationed? Don't know. Actually, we'll put this larger stack here, and then that other 10 stack. Who else were we? Okay, we were sending them there, so you can just stay there. Those guys are doing good. Those guys are doing good. We'll leave them on the siege, and we'll move these guys here. These guys can fall back a little bit. Okay, so they're trying to just liberate all of these northern provinces, is what it looks like. So we can let them freeze to death in the mountains, but we have to be at least prepared to counterattack if we need to. Like, if they get to Darong and start sieging it, I think we'll try to counterattack. What we really want to do is make all of these armies retreat, but we don't want to attack them in the mountains. Fantastic. All right, so can we piece Dali out now? Dali... Whoop. Tributary. Pay us a bunch of money. End your rivalry with Tibet. No, that's asking too much. We could also just straight up annex them, but I don't think that really serves our purpose. So yeah, we'll send that demand. Fantastic. And make sure they're sending us manpower. That's what we need most right now. Look at that. Now we can redirect these guys to where they are more needed, which is over here. And apparently we don't have enough guys to siege this. And apparently I'm doubling up in places where I shouldn't be. So let's do this, let's do this. We'll actually send these guys here. And these guys here. Subjects tired of war is tired of war. It would seem that with our wars, one of our subjects has been destabilized quite a bit. Wonder who that is. Of course, we could just let them handle it. It would be a show of good faith if we aided them. So we could send some money. Jarkand loses war exhaustion, gets a high opinion of us. Let them fend for themselves. You're a political tool. Okay, so we have an attack coming. Can we swap in a better general? Yes, we can. So let's force march. I said force march. Force march. Force march. Force march. And force march. This could be a tricky one. Do we have the terrain? We should have a terrain advantage. No, we do not. It's not actually a river crossing. Fantastic. Oh, 11K of those soldiers were actually from Dali, so they are going home now. That's awesome. All right, so let's march with our biggest stack, which I think is going to be this 19.5K. We're going to give them the really good general. And they are going to... Don't need to force march. They're just going to go attack this 11K in the mountains. We are going to back them up with a 23K stack. And we're going to go retake the Himalayas. And kill some Vijayanagarians. 100K manpower in debt. Well, what's you gonna do, right? Now, I think we had an 18 stack here. And then we're gonna distribute out these guys. You guys stay here. You guys head on up to Bhutan. Oh, are they coming back? Are they coming back for another round? We might actually be able to defend the mountains this time. Yeah, we've got pretty good force concentration up here. We've taken out another frickin' loan. How has this not fallen yet? Okay, so we've occupied that. Would Vijayanagar maybe, like, white peace out at this point? No, not at all. I'm hoping we can, like, destabilize their countries with war exhaustion or something. Okay, he's moving south. Okay, we've occupied these provinces. So let's start shifting our armies south again. It's almost like a scorched earth tactic. They're never going to take that fort. I don't know what exactly they think they're doing. Okay, so we're going to wait for him to lock in. We're going to go down to speed 2. Don't want to scare him away yet. Okay, he's locked in. So we're going to force march all of our reinforcements down. Force march, force march, force march. I'm not going to force march these guys, but I am going to send them down this way, just in case. Okay, that is a massive army, so maybe these guys do need to be on force march. Yeah, that is a fairly massive army there. So I'm going to wait for these guys to move one more province over, and then I am going to force march them down there, because they're going to have a terrain advantage against us. Okay. Get down there. He's already on his way. Get down there. Get down there. Get down there. Come on, come on. This could be pivotal here. Here comes Jarkand. Jarkand to the rescue. Yes! Alright. You guys immediately stop what you're doing. Stop wasting my mill power. Stop wasting my mill power. Stop wasting my mill power. And we're going to have to redistribute our forces. Let's see. Yeah, our war exhaustion is still only 1, and theirs keeps going up. So, just wish Vijayanagar's war exhaustion was higher. That would be nice. Okay, so you're going to go here. We're ultimately going to stick you here. 13.5, you go here. This guy, we have to wait for 1 data pass for him to become mobile again. Send you up here. You can go here. 5.6k. Some of these armies are getting really depleted. You can go there. We'll leave everyone else where they are. What's the supply limit here? 37. Yeah. We'll be fine for now. Okay, nobody's force marching. Good. Siege of Balasore is over. Fantastic. So we now have free reign to spread out quite a bit. Let's do this. Where's our other good stack? Oh, are we going to catch him? We can catch him out here. That'd be pretty epic. Stack wipe, stack wipe, stack wipe, stack wipe. Stack wipe. Oh, we're not going to get the stack wipe. I don't think their morale is low enough. We are going to win, though. Awesome. They retreated. Can we pursue them? Where are they going? Okay. Probably can't. You go here. Where's our other good general? And how many men do you have left? 6.3k. You go here. You guys go here. You guys stay there. You guys can go over here. And yeah, we'll just set up some good force concentration zones as always. As we are always want to do. Is anyone going to Minpor yet? No. No sign of an attack in the north. We might actually need to start rotating our armies with some of the ones that still have guys in them. Alright. And we'll leave both of you guys here. We're now like 150k men in manpower debt. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know that we need to defend the north at this point. Let's bring these guys down. We'll redistribute these guys over here. And we're going to go back down to speed. Oh, we are on speed 2. We're going to stay on speed 2. And of course, Casey is whining to get out, as always. I'm even going to start pulsing pause on and off just to make sure that we don't lose track of any big stacks that could potentially... we're sort of on a house of cards with the war effort at this point. We could easily get wiped if we're not careful at any time, so... If they're going to go back up and try to retake the Himalayas and take a bunch of attrition, they are welcome to do that. Korda has come under our occupation. Alright, one sec.